That's a bucket of suck it.
Keep it
At the bottom.
down there.
All the way down the bottom there. Up and out. Apparently that's a rail car.
Hey guys, Joel Rather here. Got a series that we put together for you called our Sidehill series. If you've watched our podcast or our Fit Fact Friday, we've talked about the value of understanding what sidehilling and contouring and what the foot, the ankle, and the lower leg have to be prepared for as we get out into the backcountry. And a lot of us know that those stresses can be difficult and maybe a little bit challenging and require us to adapt a little bit to those forces and being on those uneven surfaces. So this series is designed to try and help you do it from a real world scenario where if you don't have hills, if you don't have trails and things like that you can access very readily, here are some strategies for you that you can utilize in the weight room. To begin our Sidehill series, we have an uphill and downhill foot lateral step up. Notice that the uneven surface pushes the foot upward and the athlete has to step and move laterally as if to mimic an uphill step from an uneven surface or climbing up or contouring the mountain towards the athlete's right. As the athlete moves back downward, we have to maintain control and stabilize and balance. As we move into a downward step, notice the angle of the shin here as the athlete steps down and now has to maintain balance and control as he pushes up and to his right, mimicking an uphill or contour to the right. We've put the foot in this position in what we call inverted and everted. Inverted strictly means that the foot is being rotated towards the middle, and everted means the foot is being rotated towards the outside. The athlete here has to keep the shin over the top of the foot and maintain that our balance gets moved a little more to center as the athlete works on maintaining his ability to push uphill and drive all the way up into a tall standing position. This is an inverted and everted step up again, but now we're moving in a lateral position. Notice here as we slow this down how the athlete has to maintain keeping the shin over the foot, pushing uphill and to the right. The shin has to get inside of the big toe and we're pushing and moving our way into an uphill position. On the way back down, this mimics the athlete having to step downward and control or decelerate, maintaining that the uneven surface keeps us in a balanced position. And then we move this to a different foot position where the foot is now everted and we have to step up and move laterally where the foot is being pushed outward from that stance. One of the ways that we can work on improving some of these positions is to do slow and controlled, what I call balance or lunge to balance positions. Here the foot is in a downhill position and the athlete has to stand tall, maintaining good control and work on the eccentric or downward portion. A lot of times that gives us trouble when we're moving downhill. Here the athlete is now in an inverted and everted position, again mimicking our balance. Moving to an inverted position here, you'll see that the athlete struggles a little bit because this is a little more challenging, having that foot now rotated inward and finding our ability to maintain balance as we move into a tall standing position where the foot is not level. A way that we can progress this is to do stationary standing holds where we're going to put the foot in the inverted or everted position and force the athlete to find their balance through the use of holding a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or other weight that you may have available. This forces the athlete to find their center, maintain balance, and work on good control as they step up and put the foot in both inverted and everted positions as shown here. Here with the foot being everted, you'll see that this is a little bit more challenging. And what we will do is we'll have the athlete actually change hands here, as you'll see, where we want to try and change the balance and the dynamic within this exercise and challenge them to stay tall and keep their shoulders level as the foot is put in both inverted and everted tall standing positions where they have to learn how to balance and maintain good control from this tall standing position. One of the ways we will progress this is to do a hand change like this and have the athlete pass the kettlebell or dumbbell back and forth. To begin our loaded side hill series, we have a lateral sled walk. In this position, we want the athlete to maintain keeping their torso uphill, embrace their core, and work on doing a crossover step. The importance of the crossover step is, as you will see from this example, the foot begins to put itself in the same positions that we would see in a side hill, where the outside foot is inverted and the inside foot is everted, pushing themselves uphill at all times. Here we have an uphill walk or march in which the athlete has to maintain that they keep themselves in a forward position, driving uphill, and you'll notice that the foot begins to follow a similar path of what we saw in our step up series, and this is reinforced through the example here from the field. The last exercise is a backward walk in which we get to see the foot in more of a downhill position, in which the athlete is going to focus a lot more on hamstrings and quad activation in order to execute this exercise. Thanks for watching our side hill series. We hope that these exercises are beneficial to you and that they'll be useful as you prepare for your next time. Please leave us your comments in the comment section below and let us know what you think of these exercises or how maybe they will benefit your training program. As always, we encourage you to like and subscribe to our page and stay up to date with all the content that we put out through Hunt, Hike, Harvest Outdoors. And until next time, may your aim be true and your tags be filled.